Hey everyone, welcome back to another speed art process video. This week, to start up September, we're going to continue with the Harry Potter redesign series and draw Hermione for our second piece. I was going to do Ron this week, but I couldn't quite pin down a design for him that I really liked, so I started drawing Hermione, and after a few takes, I found one that I really liked. So Hermione, as well as most of Rowling's characters, has a pretty distinct look. Her main two physical design traits are her frizzy brown hair and her buck teeth, so with those two in mind, along with the description of her being far shorter than both Ron and Harry, I had a very solid place to start from. I also, with this piece, wanted to flesh out what I imagined the school uniforms to look like. And I think I nailed down at least what I imagined quite well. When I did Harry, a month and a half ago, I drew him in his Quidditch robes, which I said would look similar to the school uniform. In the movies, they had kind of these sleeved cloaks instead of robes, and they also wore prep school uniforms underneath. I don't know, I always thought that was a really weird choice. When in the first book, the robes and the cloak are specified to be two separate articles of clothing, and the prep clothes aren't even mentioned at all, I don't think. I also thought the pointed cap would also be a more permanent part of the uniform. When in the movies, you only really see them wearing them at the beginning and end of year feasts. I don't know if that one's just my headcanon, but I always thought that they wear them in class. I thought a brass Hogwarts brooch would be a pretty appropriate piece for the cloak. And for the shoes and pants, I went with a very old Highland-inspired footwear look. I thought it would also be a really good time to start conceptualizing how I imagined many of the spells to look. And I always saw Lumos, which is the one I show here, as appearing as though it comes from inside the wand, in a way kind of like how, if you shine a light behind your hand, you kind of see your hand through, you kind of see the red through your hand, so yeah. So that pretty much sums up my thought process behind Hermione. Let me know how you imagined her in the comments below, and I'd encourage you all, if you want, to even make a video response with your own design. Ron Weasley is going to be coming up in a few weeks once I find a design. Once I come up with a design that I really like, but until then, that's going to do it. Enjoy, you guys. See you next week.